So justice has been served. You guys remember Zhu Zhenhao? He is a Chinese student who was studying in the UK. You know, the serial rapist who used to drug and rape Chinese women while he was here? Yeah, he's finally been sentenced. And I thought I'd give you guys an update on the situation since I was covering it a couple months back. A senior judge has praised the Met Police following one of the most challenging and complex investigations conducted by detectives to bring a serial rapist to justice. Zhu Zhenhao of Churchyard Row, Elephant and Castle was convicted of drugging and raping women both in the UK and China in March 2025. A jury found him guilty of 28 offenses, including counts of voyeurism. I've had to Google what that is. Voyeurism is when someone gets sexual pleasure from watching, photographing, or recording others doing something that's usually private. Voyeurism is an offense if it's done without the person's permission. Well, goddamn, that is some perverted type. That shows you how my man's mind is, bro. That's some perverted stuff, man. He received a life sentence at Inner London Crown Court. And Inner London Crown Court is apparently one of the worst courts in the city. So bad that a barrister said it's truly dreadful. A ceiling tile crashed onto an usher's desk at Inner London Crown Court. Oh my God, look at this. In a Crown Court, bro. There was flooding, water came in there. Yeah, this court is musty. He said the older parts of the court look great, but it's of course almost entirely inaccessible to anyone with mobility issues. It's too hot in the summer. This is just an old building that needs, you know, renovating. He got sentenced to life and will have to serve a minimum of 24 years, which to people outside the UK, it might be like, what the hell? Because in America, like, he'd get like 20 life sentences. But here, that's a high sentence, man. 24 years is a very high sentence in this country. The lengthy sentence reflects justice for the women who were victim survivors of Zhu and is testament to the extraordinary lengths gone to by investigators who left no stone unturned in their pursuit to take a dangerous predator off the streets. Before he was arrested, he was a student at UCL, and before that he studied at Queen's University in Belfast. He used social media platforms and dating websites to target victims, all of which are believed to be of Chinese heritage. He lured women to his accommodation under the pretense of having a drink or studying and plied them with drinks laced with drugs. He filmed himself as he did what he did. Yeah, they found hella films. They caught bare videos with this guy. Like, they caught bare videos of the stuff he was doing. 24 years for this monster is mad, because the video evidence showed them that he'd not only just done this in the UK, he was doing this in China as well. The prosecutors were unable to identify all of the victims, so they relied on this video evidence to present a compelling case during the trial. Officers also meticulously pulled together over 4,000 documents to leave no doubt in the jury's mind about his guilt. Alongside this, they downloaded around 6.5 terabytes worth of data from Zhu's phones and laptops, which included around 9 million messages. This is the equivalent to 1,664 hours of footage and is one of the biggest cases the Met's digital forensics lab has ever dealt with. But the police are still appealing for this guy. Like, they posted pictures of, oh my days, bro. Look at all these pictures. Oh my days, he was lacing them with Xanax. No freaking way. 0.5 milligrams. I can tell you guys a thing or two about Xanax. I can actually tell you guys a story, a real life story with Xanax, yeah? And why it's terrifying that it's used as a lacing drug, because it actually can be. Because I used to have a little addiction to Xanax, you know, I used to be a little bit hooked on it, can't lie. Because I'm autistic, like whenever I'm going to a social gathering, social situation, like popping one, popping two, like it would take the edge off. But where it gets dangerous with Xanax is mixing it with alcohol. And that's what I was doing. I was mixing it with alcohol on a regular basis. And that is one of the leading causes of overdose, because if you take too many, you drink too much alcohol, bro, you're literally too relaxed that you forget to breathe and you just die. But a couple years ago, there was this girl who I was linking. I'd seen her a couple times beforehand, and this is when I was like taking Xanax daily, because I was addicted to the edge it took off. Like, it just gives you this feeling of just calm all the time. You're just calm. You could be in a life or death situation, but it's calm. It makes life feel like you're playing a video game. It's dangerous, bro. If you've never taken it before and you're not used to it, 0.5 milligrams isn't too crazy. If you're taking 2 milligrams at once and you've never taken this before, you're just gonna go to sleep. You're out like a light. So when I linked up with her this time, she was telling me about how she suffers with anxiety, things like that. I'm like, yeah, me too. Like, you know what I do? I take these and it takes the edge off. And then she's like, yeah, let me try it. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, like, yeah, let me try it. I didn't know this girl was drinking beforehand. If I knew she was drinking beforehand, like, this is why I was crapping my pants, bro. Because looking back, she could have overdosed and died. But I had 1 milligram pills. She took one. Usually Xanax will kick in like half an hour, 20 minutes. But I said, let's give it an hour, yeah? After an hour, she's like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. And I'm thinking, there's no way you don't feel anything. Or there's no way, like, there's no way. There's no way you don't feel more relaxed when you've never taken this before. So she leans over in my console and she pops another one. And I get a bit worried because I say, yo, why? Like, because she's never taken this before. Like, you shouldn't be just taking two like that. Like, because it's just gonna, you know what I mean? Hey, Chung Lee, I know you don't like it when we talk about these disgusting sort of people because it just makes you so angry. But you still ask the people if they can leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you very much. Let's continue. And keep in mind, we're in the car. We're in the car. We're not in the yard. Like, she's in my car. Like 10 minutes later, she starts talking funny. She starts getting all drowsy. Boom. She's out like a light. I start panicking, bro. I'm thinking, oh my God, there's no way I just, like, there's what this is terrible, bro. I started recording for my own safety. I've still got this video, by the way. I've still got this video of when she's out and I'm just monitoring her breathing. I'm recording. I'm like, she's out. She took this. I'm taking her to the hospital right now because I'm protecting myself. So I get to the hospital, and at the hospital I come in and say, yo, this girl's unconscious in my car. She took this back. I swear down, I'll never forget this. This is when I get lost all hope in hospitals, bro. They pointed at a broken wheelchair. Nobody reacted. Nobody said anything. They just pointed at a broken wheelchair. And I just thought, yo, this is because she's out, bro. I'm going to have to carry her in here. I call up my cousin. My cousin calms me down. He's like, bro, just make sure she's breathing and she'll wake up in like a few hours. Like, she's just relaxed. You said she got anxiety. She's going to wake up. So me and her sat at Ealing Hospital in my car. Like, keep in mind, it's like 1, 2 in the morning. And we stay there till like 6 a.m. until she finally wakes up. Because Xans, they wear off after like 4 hours. She wakes up. She's like, huh? What happened? What happened? What happened? I explain everything to her. I show her the videos that I took. We get some McDonald's breakfast because there's a McDonald's near Ealing Hospital. I take her home and that was that. This Xanax, using Xanax to lace people is no joke. But guys, I digress, all right? The reason the police have even put out all these photos, put out all these things, put out these posters appealing for people to come forward, any victims to come forward, is because they haven't identified every single victim that they saw on the videos. But yeah, no sympathy for a guy like this, man. Like, it's absolutely crazy. You know, you see me, I try and sympathize with everybody. But when it comes to things like this, you can't. Like, bro, you deserve the death penalty, to be completely honest with you. He probably won't last long in jail. 24 years, he's probably not going to last long in jail. Because even the other day, somebody who was, I think he was in prison because he got caught messaging an underage girl. You know them stints where they set you up? They ended up killing him. So this guy, I mean, it's not going to be a fun time in prison for him, mate. And we feel no sympathy. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. It's 24 years, not enough. I don't think it's enough. I think they could have done, but it's the UK though. His life's going to be over anyway by the time he's eligible to get out anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love to every single one of you.